bestie, pookie besties. So today we're going to be doing I don't know why I'm so thirsty, but today we're going to be doing AI storytelling while doing my makeup. So this is going to be a disclaimer, not going to be true at all. This is going to be a story I make up. Let's get started, besties. Okay, so let's get right into it while I put my moisturizer and stuff on. So there's this girl, let's call her A. We're going to use the first initial of their names. Let's call her, well, I have 2 A's in my story. No, I may have 3. Okay, we're going to call it makeup a random name. So there's this girl named A. Let's call her Riley. We'll call her Riley. Okay. Keep in mind, Riley's a new girl, barely even joined. Might have barely even joined yesterday. Yeah. She barely even came to our school yesterday. She's started stuff with a bunch of people. But my friend Felicia, my best friend Felicia, she was shipping Riley. Felicia was shipping Riley with this boy Chopped Cheese. That's what we're gonna call him, but he is Chopped Cheese. And Riley got mad at Felicia because Felicia would not stop telling people that they are such a good couple. She kept shipping them with each other. It made her irritated. So for Riley, I'm gonna get one of these headbands because my hair is starting to get in my way. So Riley decided to tell Felicia, well, at least, Felicia told Riley, well, at least you can pull hers, the Chopped Cheese ones. And Riley was not about to take that, so Riley told her, keep in mind, I was sitting on the grass watching this happen. Riley told her, okay, that's why you can't pull any huzzes, and if you do, they're probably girls. Keep in mind, my friend Felicia is a girl. So Felicia was like, what's that supposed to mean? She's like, you're a boy, aren't you? That's calling her ugly and a boy at the same time, because boys are kind of ugly. Even though my friend Felicia is kind of a tomboy, but at the same time, as a former tomboy that loves makeup, I love makeup so much. But I also love boyish things. So I'd call me mixed. I don't know. But I was like, what's that supposed to mean? And what does her style or what does her personality have to do with any of this fight right now? And Riley could not protect herself, so I was like, yeah, and that's why she kept stuttering. She was like, this color is way too light for me, as you can tell, so I am mixing in foundation, don't worry. And Riley was over here like, she was stuttering, so I was like, yeah, that's why I just clocked your team. And she went to go over there and tell my friend, you know what I mean, like, my friends, they say they're my friends, but they're like fake friends. She went to go tell them that I was being mean to her. Yeah, go snitch. And my friend, let's call her Pillow. No, let's call her Loma. Okay, we're gonna call her Loma. Loma tells me that the new girl, Riley, comes up to her and says, that girl's being mean to me. And they say, who? She points at me and says, the fat girl in green. I was wearing green that day. Again, that was an insult, which we could really throw hands on. The problem was between Felicia and Riley, and not between me and Riley. So I guess she wanted the attention or something. So after that, I didn't really go confront her because my friend Loma, she is known to start drama for no reason. So when she told me, I was like, let's go check out with my friend Mau. She was also in the group. So I went to go check with her, and she told me, yeah, it's true. And I trust Mau because Mau's my bestie westie. And Mama was like, yeah, so we were going to get water, and we were switching to ELD, and the girl that's supposed to call me fat and me were at the water fountain. I was like, hi, I wanted to ask you a question. I was coming off nice. And I was like, my friend is saying that you called me fat, and she's like, I would never. And I'm like, are you sure? Because if you did, you could just tell me. And she's like, well, I just was in a situation where I was like, I didn't know what to do, and I wanted people to still like me, so I made up a rumor. Okay. I'm like, it's okay. And I'm like, she's like, but I did never said that. And I'm like, okay. And my friend was next to me, and she was like, put it on God. And I told my friend, calm down. She doesn't have to do it if she doesn't want to. And she was like, I put it on God. But yeah, my truly friend that was also in that group, let's call her Jor. Let's call her, Jor. Yeah, not Jor like Jor. Okay. Anyways, she's been my friend for like 6 years, and so has Felicia, and so Mal has been my friend for 2 years, I think, and then Lo has been my friend for about 1 year or two. And I was not about to take that from this random girl, so I was like, because my friend also, Jor, told me that she was talking about me, so I was like, I trust Jor 100%, and I'm like, okay, so she just lied on God. So that something's wrong with that new girl, or she was crossing her fingers behind her back. I don't know, but again, if I'm that important to talk about, that's crazy. But keep in mind, this fight wasn't even about me. It was about my friend Felicia shipping her with the boy chopped cheese. How is it getting put onto me? You just can't handle it, or what? Like, it's gonna get flipped onto me for what? For what? What is it getting flipped onto me for? So, anyways, as I was saying, my friend George told me all of that, and she was like, Rai was saying that you were fat and that you were being mean to her, and you rolled her eyes at her, and you were saying that her eyes crooked, which it is, but I never said that. And she was like, you're making fun of her stuttering and all of that. And I was making fun of her crooked eye, and I'm like, sure I was. That made me so mad because I don't make fun of people. I only say the truth, which I didn't even say that she had a crooked eye or that she had a stuttering problem. So I don't even know what she's yapping about because I didn't even say that for one. And it kind of annoyed me because she was basically saying that I said all this mean stuff about her when I literally didn't. Like, I literally never said any of those things. As I said in the beginning of the video, I told her, okay, what does it have to do with her personality? And then, what does it have to do with her personality? Blah, 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 blah. You should have to bring that she's a tomboy into this. And the girl got mad. And I was like, she kept stuttering. And I was like, yeah, that's why I just clocked your teeth. And she's like, whatever. And she walks away with Loma. Yeah, she walks away with Loma, my best friend. But it's okay because, honestly, I don't think me and Loma are friends anymore. But she walks away with her, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't even know what that was. I don't really care. But it made me mad that she was putting words in my mouth. Like, she was literally putting words in my mouth. Like, how you put words in my mouth? Honey. Because we could really run the fade right now. And she goes over there, and she's pointing me as the bad people. People start coming up to me as an example. This one boy that she told, he was like, let's call him. No, because it was chopped cheese that she told. It was chopped cheese that she told. It was chopped cheese. And chopped cheese comes up to me and he's like, okay, why are you being mean to her? Why? She's a new girl. Why are you being mean? I wasn't even being mean to her. She was being mean to my friend Felicia. So she could really catch the fade with me because she wants to start starting rumors about me. Keep starting rumors about me. Keep starting rumors about me. You are going to get literally eaten alive by all my friends. My friends, the amount of friends that I have that will protect my back, like that will protect my back for no reason, you will get eaten alive, honey boo boo. And then especially with Felicia, because Felicia don't play. She was insulting her. I wasn't. Felicia was. And Felicia was like, yeah, you baked bean, jolly bean, Mr. Clean looking. And I was like, okay. I didn't include myself into that because, again, I didn't have no problem with her except for her making fun of my friend Felicia for being a tomboy. I didn't really have a problem with her until then, but I didn't really say anything to her while my friend Felicia was calling her a chopped, baked, and a jelly bean, and looked like Mr. Clean. So I wasn't really commenting while while Felicia was saying that, because I was just looking at Felicia while she was saying that, because I was like, okay, girl, and I was like, all right, and I was like, and then Riley wants to go over there to another group of friends, the one that has Mau Mau, Jor, and Loma. Yeah, that group, okay? We'll call that group the fake friend group, okay? She goes over there and she tells all of them, yeah, oh my god, I'm stuttering. Um, she goes over there and she says, Felicia was calling me names, and so was that girl. I was the only girl next to her. But again, was I calling you names? No. Again, was I even talking to you? No. She said, oh, she was rolling her eyes at me and giving her dirty looks. I sure was, but I don't care. I don't care. If you don't want problems, then don't start them. If you don't want problems, don't start them. Like, that's just how it happens. Like, if you don't want problems, then do not start them. Understand that. Like, if you don't want problems, then don't start problems. Understand, if you don't want problems, do not start problems. Because she made a powerful enemy that day. A really freaking powerful enemy. A really powerful enemy that day. And she might not be able to come back from that. But again, do I care? No. She shouldn't have done that in the first place. Should she have? No, she shouldn't have. So, that's one thing that I'm kind of mad about. But again, we'll get over it. We'll not get over it. I hold grudges. Again, like I told her, I hold grudges. And my friend Felicia, yeah, guess what? They started talking the next day. Yeah, they started talking the next day. And Felicia told me, she was like, she's actually kind of nice. She's not that mean. So I just protected you and got called names for you to go over there and be buddy with her. So I protected you for no reason. So let me know next time not to protect you in any situation because you're just gonna go be friends with the other girl. So you're just gonna go be friends with her. Okay, go ahead. I'm not saying you can't be friends with her, but again, I protected you from her calling you names and calling me names. And I'm your best friend, and you're gonna hang out with the girl that called me names. I'm not saying you can't hang out with her, but again, that's basically breaking bestie code if you're gonna go off of the books. And it just kind of annoys me because she thinks that it doesn't apply to her, and oh, I'm not talking about you, she is only talking about you. But are you stopping her from talking about me? Because if you're stopping her, then that's good. But if you're just letting her yap her mouth about my name, then we got a problem. Because if you're just gonna let her talk and keep talking her mouth and keep yapping, we really have a problem. Because say for example she's like, oh my god, Layla's so mean, right? And you just nod your head but you don't tell her to stop. That's fake, isn't it? Isn't it fake? Isn't it fake? Right? Isn't that giving fake for you, huh? Is that not giving fake? Because for me, it's giving fake, isn't it? It's for giving fake. Because how are you just gonna nod along and not be like, oh well, that's my best friend. Don't talk about her that way. No, did you do that? You did not. You did not do that. And you want to know how I know? Is because you guys would look at me, point at me, and laugh at me. But again, does it get to me? Yes, it does. But will I show it? No, I won't. Because how am I gonna show you that you reached my weakness spot? Okay, so basically, I'm over here like, okay, how was that gonna happen? Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So how is Riley just gonna like? How is she just gonna put herself in like my situation and then my friend Felicia just go over there into her side? And I understand that she could be friends with whoever she wants to be friends with, but again, she talked about me, didn't she? Didn't she? And I understand for some of you guys that wouldn't be fake friend, but for me, that's giving fake friend. Yeah, and especially her talking about me, you not saying anything. What kind of friend is that? I don't think that's a friend. Do you? No, I don't. Why would you? Like, if I went over to your worst enemy and I started talking about you, but I say I wasn't talking about you, how would that make you feel? How would that make you feel? That would make me feel bad. That would make me feel like, well, why are you even hanging out with her? Right. Wouldn't that make you feel like that? Right. So, that's how I felt, but Felicia just decided to keep being friends with her, and I'm like, whatever. You want to be friends with her, go have her. So, yeah, keep it like that, whatever. I don't care. And my friend was over here, my friend George, she was like, yeah, she said all those things about you. Okay, but did you stop her? With Mal too, did you stop her? With Mal, did you stop her? With Loma, did you stop her? But you guys didn't. I bet you guys just let her talk. I bet you guys didn't go, oh, no, don't talk about her. That's my best friend. Or did you guys just try to get the cheese? Or did you just try to get the cheese? I bet you just try to get the cheese because some other friends are just like that. Some of my friends are just like that. Some of my friends are just here with me to get the cheese made, to get the this, to get the that. But again, they don't care about anybody or anybody's feelings. They don't care. They would not care, and they never care about anybody but themselves. That's just how some people are. They just don't care unless it involves them, which is a bad thing, because why wouldn't you care? Why wouldn't you care? Am I your best friend? If I'm your best friend, you would care, wouldn't you? If I'm your best friend, you would care, wouldn't you? If I'm your best friend and you know this girl's talking about me, and no, and you know she's talking about me, and then you're over here just saying, oh, well, I wasn't talking about you, but she was talking about me and you didn't stop her. You would have been like, oh, she was talking about you, but I stopped her from talking about you if you actually stopped her. But no, you just say, she was talking about you, but I wasn't. You want me to tell you what she said? Yeah, but also, why didn't you stop her? You would have told me if you stopped her. Like, you would have been like, oh, this girl, she was talking about you, but I stopped her from talking about you. Do you want me to, like, okay, thank you. But why are you hanging out with her if she's talking about me? Like, why didn't you just come over to me if she's just started talking about me? Like, how does that work? Like, some people think they're, like, the best people in the world, but they would be the people that betray people, wouldn't they? They would be the people that leave you out. They would be the people that don't include you in things. They would be that type of people. They would be this, that, this, and that. But when you're like that to them, you're automatically a traitor. You're automatically not friends. You're automatically opted out of the group. You're automatically this, you're automatically that. But when they do it, you have a caring heart and you care for them. But yet they don't care for you. At the same time, you care for them. Yeah, next I'm just gonna blend out my eyeshadow. Just blend it so it's now I'm gonna be blending out my eyeshadow. Clock that T-brown. Yeah, it just makes me really irritated because people think they can talk about me behind my back without me finding out. And it kind of irritates me because people do talk about me and they're just like, oh, I didn't talk about you. Sure you didn't, honey. Sure my name never came out of your mouth. Like my name did not come out of your mouth once. Not once. Okay, Riley, totally. Right? Totally, Riley. I totally trust you. I totally believe you. Like, I known you so long that I'm gonna believe you, and I'm gonna believe that you're not talking about me. Like, do you expect me to be dumb like that? Because I'm not. I won't, and I'm not. So, and those are my finishing touches. It's plus with some mascara. On the mascara. Or my mascara. Oh, well, I can't find my mascara. I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, comb on my eyebrows, and I'm just gonna kind of fluff up my mascara, like my eyelashes. This is the final. Oh, don't take. Okay, this is the final look, and that includes my AI stories. And if you guys did like them, please leave a comment that you liked them and a subscribe button and hit the like. I'm trying to make it to 200 subscribers.